Hey, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
One Bitcoin, two Bitcoin. So, hello everyone. Today I'm sitting down here with Mohamed. By the way, is the CEO of Primes Click. But before dive in, Mohamed, for those who's watching and don't know who you are, so can you give me a short, introduction about yourself, what are you doing, etc.
So yeah, in short, my name is Mohamed Lidarisi, and the CEO of Promise Click, who are helping business owners, founders, etc., to build their personal brand and to use LinkedIn as one of their go-to-market tools, one of the most powerful go-to-market tools in their
Uh,
in their go-to-market strategy. So this is in short what I'm doing, and fourth year university student, computer engineering, and that's my last year. Let's fucking go.
oh man, so this is your this is your first year on the university. So
Yeah.
how do you balance, university with work? And I know that you are doing bunch of stuff beyond this. How do you manage this? This is the first thing that you need to mention
Uh,
because I know a lot of people struggling with time management. How do you deal with this?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy. It's quite hard. It's not just quite hard. It's a lot of. It's literally hard.
Mhm.
Managing between business, personal life, and universities is I found it always challenging. But with the good time management and because this is the second year from Click, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I gained a lot of experience just knowing how to manage my time perfectly. I'm not gonna say it's
Mhm.
I'm managing my time in perfect way, or when I do my to-do list of the day, I at the end of the day I found myself done 100% of it. Maximum I can do is 90%. If I just done 70%, 90%, I'm considering as a successful day. So that's what I'm considering as if the day is successful or not. So yeah, as I said, it's not always about finishing all the tasks of the day. It's just
Mhm.
doing what's the most necessary thing that you have to done on that day to done the things that are gonna makes you really close to your goals and to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So that's the only thing that I'm believing on.
So that's a great thing. So when you was introducing yourself, you mentioned two things. The first one, which is building personal brands, etc. The second one, making LinkedIn the go-to channel for companies. So let's start by the first one, which is personal branding. Recently I saw a lot of people talking about personal brand. So it's become a word that many people using it. But when it's come to the definition of a personal brand, for me personally, it's not something tangible. So how do you define a personal brand, and why should someone have a personal brand today?
I mean, let's start with the first thing. As you
Uh-huh.
said, a lot of people they mention personal brand and stuff like that,
Exactly.
but they don't know really what personal brand means. I mean, they think that just posting content and
Mhm.
showing up daily, that's what personal means.
Do you think it's the online presence?
Yeah, exactly. But it's actually what I found is, I mean, I was thinking the same thing just few months back, like
Yeah.
10 months, 12 months back. But it's totally different than what you think. It's much more deeper than just posting content, showing up daily.
Mm.
It's actually you need to reframe the way that people sees you and make it as you want, as the thing that you want people to see you. So
So
it's
it's the positioning. Uh-huh.
exactly. So you have to position yourself on the way that you want to see people sees you. So that's how I that's what's that's the approach of how I'm seeing personal brand. And yeah, what was your question?
So, and why should someone today have a personal brand?
Okay. Um, for me, I'm always seeing the most successful people
Mm.
in any industry, in
Right.
any field.
Mm.
They are like, if they are selling a product, they are selling a service or whatever it is, if they are selling,
Mhm.
you're gonna always find that these people, they have a real strong personal brand behind their product.
Mm,
And whenever if you go to electronic cars,
exactly. Yeah.
for Elon Musk,
Yeah.
whatever it
Yeah.
is, big companies on, or if you can see also Jeff Bezos, if you can
Mm,
see these people, they, I'm not seeing they're attached 100% to their companies, because their companies, they are doing very well
yeah.
without
Exactly.
um, showing their faces.
Mm,
But the way they build that empires is totally different. It's actually based on, I'm not gonna see 100% based on their personal brand, but
the
you can
image.
yeah, you can see that there is a kind of, that person is attached a little bit to the company.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
just, if you just say Elon Musk, if he just had done something wrong, or if he just done, if he just come out in an interview and see a bad
Yeah.
thing, the stocks ain't going fucking down,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
market is gonna bleed. But that's actually one of the bad side about that. But if
Mm-hmm.
you manage it smartly and keep yourself, your personal brand, away from your product or your service or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
just it's like you can unattach them
Mm-hmm.
in a smart way, but still you have your personal brand, which is you can tell your opinion about anything,
Mm-hmm.
but not impacting your brand or
Exactly.
your product. So it's, you have to be really really smart to do that. So that's my point of view about it.
Yeah, just want to add something to what you just mentioned. That you know the buyers' behaviors has changed in the last past years, because in the past, Microsoft was a big brand, so people trusted Apple and all that stuff. But with time, people start to believe in or following the personal brand, the image.
Yep.
So they trusted more the person behind the company, not even the company.
Yeah,
The,
exactly. That's the thing that I forget to mention is people these days
mm,
do not trust logos, do not trust
exactly. Yeah.
company just because it's a company. But what I say is people actually trust more people. If
Hmm.
if if just a guy comes in and launches his product with his face, creating content with his face,
Hmm.
and showing up, and his face is actually the brand itself, is gonna crush it more than just another company that they're just posting
Content. Exactly.
content just from their page or from their um, you know they are separating the human side from their content or from how they are marketing the product. So I think I'm not gonna say 100% they're gonna feel, but they are not getting the human touch with people. So that's the
That makes
point
sense.
here.
Makes sense. So that's led me to a second question. So why did you choose LinkedIn as the main channel to build your personal brand and grow your business? Why not going to other social media, for example, Instagram, Facebook, etc.? Why did you focus on LinkedIn?
That's a good question. I mean, this thing is just it was just
Did you prepare for that, or just to happen by accident?
yeah, that's what I when I talk about it. Just I didn't never prepare for just jumping on LinkedIn, try to post on
Yeah.
LinkedIn, create account. It was totally,
Mhm.
it was the story behind it. I don't know if you remember that guy.
Yeah,
Um,
Mustafa Stov, by the way, great person to follow on
yeah,
LinkedIn.
so that guy comes. So we would just started our agency,
Mm.
and we had just few meetings at the first months, and this guy just jumped in and asked us to book a call with him just randomly
I just
in
want to
LinkedIn.
mention something that we were posting, but in our company page,
Yeah,
Click, not in our personal accounts.
yeah,
So our personal accounts was a random person with just a profile picture. That's it. But we were focusing on posting on company page, and one of the posts go so well about. They were talking about, I think, storytelling,
Yep.
and that person, Mustafa Satov, found that post and reached out to us. So you can continue.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the story. You started it. Mustafa reached out to us and tell us, "Yo, I wanna talk with you guys." And we said, "Yeah, for sure." And we jumped with him in a call, and he started talking about personal brand. You have to post content from in
Ghostwriting.
your profiles and post the techniques, not just on your company page, about posting your personal profile. And this is the moment where the dick lick happens, and we start actually analyzing the things that he say to us, and we start working on that immediately. So yeah, we at that moment, at this moment specifically, the next day we start posting on LinkedIn. So that's the story behind it.
So the question is, so you actually right now you mentioned that you are doing helping people to use LinkedIn as the go-to
Hmm.
channel for these companies or marketing strategies, etc.
Hmm.
So and you mentioned that you jumped into LinkedIn by accident.
Mm.
So before doing LinkedIn, what was your main service? Because I think something switched, right?
Yeah, exactly. Before um, we were doing emailing, so we were
Cold
doing
email,
cold
right?
emails. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was we were an agency of cold email specifically. We were running email companies for campaigns for other companies and for ourselves too. So that's what was the first service that we started with.
Mm.
And yeah, at that moment we just the switch comes smoothly. We start seeing a lot of issues in email industry. It's not a stable industry, to be honest. I mean, there are solutions, but we could not. I mean, we could not adapt to the market. If you can see that, and Outlook just closing. Outlook do some updates. Google do another
Google doing the
updates,
same to you.
and a lot of bench stuff. So we could not keep handling those changes that happened in the market, and we see ourselves that losing more time, more energy to deliver those emails. And yeah, we failed on it. To be honest, we did not did well job in the last few months, and that's it. We just stopped it, and we were at the moment posting on LinkedIn. We were doing very very well, but it was not just a completely switch in just
A
few days.
100%
Yeah,
switch. It's
because
by step by step.
yeah, exactly. We were actually were creating content, and for some clients we have run content for them, and at the same time the main service was emailing, and we see that content is doing a very good job.
And by the way,
And
that's a
then
that's a
that's
smart
the
thing because I see a lot of people switching their entire business in a night or two. By the way, if you're struggling in your business right now and you are thinking to switch into something else, give yourself a time to test it, to not fall in the same problem. Go validate your product or validate the market you are in. If you saw, demand, then you can go to the next step. Do not switch between a night and two. Okay, give time to yourself. So I want to mention something else, which is, the gap in the market, because if you are doing right now cold emails, the first thing that when someone receive your email, going to check you online, and the first thing that's going to be to appear is your LinkedIn. So actually that's the problem Mohammed has mentioned it, because right now cold email alone or ads alone, it's not enough. You need something beside those marketing channels to give you that edge. So that's why that's one of the reasons you need to start posting on LinkedIn, or at least build a small personal brand around your offer. So that's one of the points. So the next question is, if someone watching us today and never think about LinkedIn as a place to build his personal brand or grow his business, how or what's the first step should I do right now to start my journey on LinkedIn?
very good question. um the first step that you can do to start your LinkedIn journey is You're talking now. You have already a product or an offer, validated offer or product, right?
So let's say that I'm a designer or I'm a freelancer or something like this.
Yeah.
We're not a business yet.
Okay.
I have an offer or I have a skill.
Mm-hmm.
This is the smallest thing to start with,
Okay.
which is a
Yeah.
skill.
All right. So yeah, the first thing I'm always saying to people, which is just go first, and I'm always saying that. I talked about it 100 times. Just go first. Optimize your profile, and what I mean by that is
Mhm,
you should have a very good, clean profile headshot picture.
mhm,
That's it. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy. Just your headshot is enough. Just to people see your face. That's the essential thing.
mhm.
And for the second thing, because I'm now coming on order, which is you have to have a simple banner, nothing fancy or complicated design. Just it should spread and deliver and tell people how you can help them exactly in
Yeah,
short sentence. Should be direct, no fluff. So that's it. The banner should be just. It can be just a black screen with a
with the text.
text title.
Yeah,
Tell people exactly how you can help them. That's all.
yeah.
For the second thing, which is the headline, and this is one of the most critical things here,
Mhm,
which is the same thing of the banner. Because when you comment on the comments, things that are shown is your name, your face, the headline. So
yeah,
the headline tells people exactly how you can help them. That's it. One sentence, one shot, very
clean.
clean,
Mm,
no fluff. So that's
mm,
third thing.
mm.
And for the fourth thing I'm gonna talk about, which is the about section.
Yeah,
About section, I'm always treating it carefully. I'm not treating it just to put my offer there um, or just telling stories of my life or something like that. I mean, I'm always treating it like in form of storytelling. To be honest, it should look like a storytelling stuff,
right.
like telling what's your background, where you came from. This is just in short, not going into details, and tell people and tell how you can help people on details. For instance, if you are a graphic designer, what exactly you're designer for. Like if you are designing thumbnails of YouTube, how you are doing that, what people that you have work with, or something like that. At the end of it, um, finish it with a CTA. Tell people to DM you or to book a call with you, whatever you want to direct people to. And this is the last step when you're gonna come, which is the featured section. This one is simple too, nothing fancy here. Just if you have resources to let people to watch or see, for instance, if you have resources like if you have a YouTube channel, um, put it there to direct people to watch your
To
videos or
yeah,
your tutorials. If you are a designer, we're talking now. If you are a designer, whatever it is,
portfolio or something.
yeah, portfolio of the work that you have done before. Just
The
form of links, resources in simple. Put them in the featured section to direct people to where you want to. So that's it.
the
And
goal is to generate leads in that place or
exactly.
uh, build the trust with the
Ex-
who's visiting your profile.
yeah, exactly. So that's the thing that I see are the essentials, and then the content comes in, which is we have I have shared and NS2 shared a lot of ways how you can generate ideas, how you can write content, and in a simple way, not a complicated way, you can generate endless ideas. Now we are in era of AI, so it's a simple, easy thing.
So, just want to add something, guys. When you are optimizing your LinkedIn profile, you should not think like a content creator. You should think like an SEO expert.
Yeah,
And here is why.
very
Because
important point.
if you think like a content creator, you're going to look for the fancy words, the fancy titles, and that's not the case here. You actually need to to determine three of the main keywords. Let's give an example. Helping people with LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn marketing, I have content creation, and branding. For example, these are the three major keywords that I want to rank for. I'm going to use, for example, ChatGPT or Gemini or any LLM and use it to optimize my about section, the headline, and everything else around these keywords. Why? Because LinkedIn going to scrape your LinkedIn data and find those repeated keywords so you can rank for. When someone go in the search and trying to search for someone, they're going to put keywords. If you have that keyword in your about section many times, you're going to be appear in the first page. The same goes for Google. Google going to scrape your whole profile LinkedIn, whole data, and then found those keywords that is going to be attached to your name. I want to add something. Avoid updating your LinkedIn profile every week or 2 weeks because it's an SEO game. You need to have some specific keywords that appears for the longest time because you don't want to update it every time. So avoid updating each 2 weeks. Have something solid and stick with it. You can continue your
Yeah,
points.
that's a very good point that you mentioned, which is trying to see it as in form of feeding the
SEO,
ACO.
yeah.
Yeah, it's I rarely forget that point because it's really necessary to think about it. Because
This,
people when they search, you have to pop up. That's what we're looking for. When
that,
they search
that's the
about,
whole point of
yeah, when they search about a graphic designer, or they search about videographer editor or whatever it is
mm,
on the, because LinkedIn is not just it's not just a platform. I'm treating it
it's a
as a search engine.
exactly.
When you type something on in a keyword in the search, people are gonna pop in, and you have to be one of the first people that are gonna pop in. So yeah, that's very important point.
Yeah, another point, you have to do the same thing in your content. By the way, I'm doing all the same thing for our content. Always have some specific keywords that are repeated again and again and again. By the way, I see some guys or some people told me, I don't want to repeat the same stuff every time. You have to repeat it because repetition is the main game here. You need to repeat that keywords or the value you are giving to the market a lot of times. A lot of times you should feed LinkedIn, feed Google, feed people's mind. So once they think about that keyword, going to find you the first option. So you need to be the go-to, and to be the go-to, you should do this. So think like an SEO expert, not like a content creator. Or you can combine the both, and you're going to have an engine of content. That's it.
Yeah,
So
the one thing that we have tried this week, which is just blow my mind, and has tried it.
yeah, yeah, it's a
Just
secret.
now go to Perplexity, or yeah, done it with Perplexity is gonna be better.
Yeah,
Go to Perplexity, search about your name
yeah,
on the search, and see what's gonna pop in, what's gonna Perplexity see about you. So if you say the things that you're looking for and the things that are really presenting you, that's a
yeah.
good thing. So congrats. If you are not seeing what actually the results that you want, so just go and work on that profile. Then
You're
after a
going.
few months, weeks, you're gonna see um, a change on the results. So that's one thing, just one simple test that you can do to see if you are doing a very good job or not. So yeah, that's a thing.
So right now we have the profile is well optimized. We have everything. We have a clear banner, headline, everything. So the first thing we're going to do is start posting. And
Mm.
the first thing that comes to my mind right now: how many times should I post a week, or what's the strategy? So what's your go-to strategy for posting, Mohammed?
I mean, I have to ask you that question because you are the one who is responsible for content. When it comes to strategy, I mean, there is no. I mean, we can see there is a minimum age of posting.
Uh-huh.
To one a week,
Mm,
to a week, you're doing very good. But when you post into a week, you have to post something that valuable, super valuable to people, not
something
forgetting.
insane, yeah.
Yeah, something insane, something that people they're gonna see. They're gonna wait for the next week to when just you're gonna hit post. They're gonna be thirsty to see
Mm,
that content. So yeah, this is the minimum, and you can post 4 times a week. That's a
so
perfect
great.
one. Yeah, that's the perfect.
So I'm going to tell you something, guys, to put in your minds. Whether you are just a beginner with a skill, or you are a founder of many companies, you actually go. The point here is to let people remember your face. And to do this, if for example if you have about less than 1000 followers, it's going to be it's hard in the start, because people judge you by the number of followers, how many engagements you have in your LinkedIn post. So you have, if you just posting between 1 to 2 posts a week, it's going to be super hard for you guys. This is that, this is the truth that you need to know. And even if you are a founder with a successful story, but online people don't know about this, so it's going to fail in the same thing. You're going to post, and people don't care about your post. So to fix this, you need to go, from my opinion, at least 3 posts a week, and you should tell people why they should care about you, why you are matter. You should repeat this many times, many times, many times, many times, so you still getting engagements. Because LinkedIn, here's how it works: when you post something, it's going to be appear to your first connections, those guys that maybe know you or have a connection with you, and if they comment, they're going to push it to the second connection, and so on. So the first thing to do is to post a lot of content for the few 3 months or 6 months, so you can build that foundation. Once you have that foundation, or maybe have that 10K followers, then you can start posting 2 or 3 times a week. But right now, you need reach. You need people to see your face. You need to reach out to people. So volume, and in the start, it's really important. But you need to combine volume with quality. Okay, so keep this
That's
in mind.
that's the hard thing.
Yeah, keep this in mind. And by the way, this is going to take time and consuming your energy, but it's really important. No one in this entire online businesses started, getting reach or getting views right away. Okay, you have to put the work first, then the consistency and the momentum going to the job later.
Yeah. I cannot add anything to that. So
Yeah, so I can add something just simple for the candidate. If you are just starting out, guys, there is a simple way to do content, which is you have to focus on 3 pillars. The first one, educational content. We have storytelling content, and the third one, which is offer content. Storytelling content, by the way, I'm not talking about stories, it's storytelling content. There is a big difference, because I don't want you to talk about your story like telling boys about your story and trying to engage them. No, I want you to put your story, for example, your behind the scene work, your failing projects, and use it as a base, then to build your authority and to teach people about your life or your business. And you should focus, give it up to 40% from your content. Okay, 40% for storytelling. Then we have the educational content, and this should be 50% of your entire content strategy. And the last one, which is offer content, and you can do this 2 to 3 times a month, because I don't want you to start, selling a lot in your LinkedIn. So you're going to be that salesy person. You actually have, or you need to be that educational person that educate the market, educate people about, or helping them to solve their problems. This is really important. So if I were in your place right now, I'm going to focus on the storytelling content, then educational content, and I'm going to stick with them. And from time to time, I'm going to generate leads from my posts. This is the go-to strategy to start with. Then with time, I'm sure you're going to learn the game and you're going to know exactly how to do it. I think this is everything you need to know about content. Now, let's move to the third thing. And I think it's the most important one. I have LinkedIn, I start posting content, but I'm posting a lot of content and I have no leads. I need to bring clients to my business. So, how to fix this, man?
um, that's a dilemma.
That's great. Yeah.
uh, So you said you are posting content by not generating leads, right?
So we have the profile optimized, the pushing
Yeah.
content. I have solid engagement right now. I'm still getting followers, connections, everything is fine. But the quality of the inbound leads is so weak, or I don't have any leads at all.
I mean, I'm always treating it like that. I'm not always relying on inbound. This
That's the
is
first thing. All right.
first thing I'm gonna talk about. I'm not always relying on inbound because inbound, if you just rely on inbound, you will not have a predictable pipeline or numbers.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
cannot predict numbers.
You don't
So,
know exactly where the next leads are going to come up to your
yeah,
business.
exactly. The things that what I have to see here is you have to do some of outreach. Fucking motors and cycles are going
So
on.
do you mean cold outreach, or what
Yeah,
do you mean exactly?
yeah, cold outreach. So, what do you have to do? Go define people that you're helping. Define your ICP
Yeah.
in details. I mean, not just titles, not just what their position at. Go and define their pain points, what they're suffering from, um, based on the signals and all that stuff. And I have already explained signals on YouTube, but I didn't post that video yet. Maybe in the next few days or next few weeks, or who knows. Anyways, so yeah, as I said, go define your ICP, and then after you define it, just go and, for instance, go to Apollo or go to Clay or go to Sales Navigator or go source of data. Just like scrape those people, try to send them connection requests. Some of them they're gonna accept you, some of them not. Remove the people that they didn't accept you. Keep the ones that accept you. Try to warm them up. What I mean by that, which is try to engage with them. Try to do minimum 6 to 8 touching points. What I mean by that is just go one touch point. I mean, if you just see their profile, if you just like their post, if you just comment, that's considered a touching point. Do the minimum, as I said, 6 touching points to be familiar with your face, to know you more, to just see
Mhm.
your face more. Because when you send a DM, they're gonna be already familiar with your face, and then they can like just accept your offer or just at least reply to your DM. Because when you send a DM, what are you willing to is just get that first reply. We're not trying to sell here yet. We're just going step by step. After you get accepted, done the touch points, send your first DM. It should be very simple DM, not pitching any offer you have or anything that you're selling. Just simple thing, and then start a real conversation. I'm not telling you here sell anything that you're offering. Just to
Right.
start a real conversation. Keep it raw, keep it real, like you're talking to a friend, and then always deliver value first on your message. Give them such a resource that you have. If you are a designer, then you show them that they are posting. Give them a resource to help them to create more content, something easy for you and that's gonna be insane for them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can reach out to them again and say, yo, I have this offer for you, blah blah blah. Or before that, you can just sell the first meeting for them.
Yeah.
That's what you can do first. Just sell the first meeting, get them on a meeting, know the type of the business that they are running, know them personally. Just a real small conversation. At the end of the conversation, offer them what are you doing, and I'm sure they are not gonna see no immediately or something like that. You're gonna find a partnership with them. You're gonna work with them, and if they say no, that's totally fine. That's the business. It's not gonna be always yes. So that's the
That's
way
really
that
important. Yeah.
I'm seeing it. So, and it, that way, if you track every DM, if you track every connection request, you're gonna have a data that you're gonna based on the next
Exactly.
outreach. For instance, this week you get you done outreach, you get 30% accepting rate, you get 10% replay rate. Next week you have to look how to can improve that. And with that, you can have data, and every week you're gonna improve your outreach and how you are done it. So that's and this way you can have a real predictable revenue. So you can really predict how many people they're gonna accept you, how many people they're gonna reply to your comment, how many people they can close if you got replies. And this way you can have a real predictable revenue, perfect and better than just relying on inbound. So that's my takeaway on that thing.
So just want to add something. When I asked Mohamed about cold outreach, he said cold outreach. We said cold outreach, but we don't mean cold. Okay,
No,
because he already mentioned that we need to warm these guys up. Want to clarify something. When you have a well-optimized LinkedIn profile and you have content, your chances are going to increase when it comes to the accepting rate and the replay rate. Because the first, for example, if you send me a DM right now or a connection request, the first thing that I'm going to do is checking your LinkedIn profile. If it's well optimized and I can find content, I can see this something with this. I can do something with this person, or at least I'm going to learn something from him. I'm going to accept your connection request. And if you send me a DM, if I see you as the authority in your space, or at least you have a good online presence, then I'm going to answer your DM. So this is how the game works. If you've done the profile optimization and content, you're going to have an easy, not, and we can say an easy outreach. And always keep in your mind, it's not a cold outreach. You're not here to sell your offer in the DMs. You are here to sell the meat in your DMs. So
exactly.
fix this mindset, and I'm sure you're going to get it in your DMs. So you mentioned a bunch of tools, which is Clay, I think Apollo, Sales
Yeah,
Navigator.
yeah.
So should I start with these tools today, or what's your, if I have to pick one tool to start with today, which one do you recommend for me or
Um,
for the people that watching us today?
I mean, if you are in LinkedIn, just go start with Sales Navigator first.
Yeah,
Not complicated, easy to search.
and it's backed by LinkedIn. That's the
Yeah,
point.
exactly. So you're gonna be familiar already with LinkedIn, and then it's gonna be easy for you. But if you're looking for something more advanced, something that you want to do a lot of enrichment with, a lot of data resources linked to it, and you want to use AI on it, a lot of things. So it's kind of not complex, but
Take time.
you can do a lot of things with it. Just go with Clay. It's one of the perfect tools I can see now in the market. There is no competitor for sure for it.
They
Maybe in
are,
the
but
future.
for this
Maybe in the
case, it's
future.
the best.
Yeah, I can see there is no competitor in the level of Clay. For sure, there is no competitor.
Okay,
So yeah,
you are the expert on this. So
that's
just wanna add something, guys. If you are doing trying to generate leads using DMs, you can use the text message, which is fine. You can use Google Doc to share few resources, but you need to think out of the box. I want you guys to use voice messages so you can uh, have something people don't use, because I still have people sending DMs, but just a few guys asking using the voice message, or they go beyond this and using long videos. By the way, I'm sharing this from our real campaigns, and Mohammed going to confirm this. The accepting and the replay rate of our messages, or the people that asking about our service, and the pricing has increased just because we are using right now video-based outreach. So instead of sending a message, just a text, actually I'm showing my face like this, and I'm explaining to people and to my prospect how exactly I'm going to help them. So think of the out of the box. Use this kind of multimedia. It's going to help you a lot. Is that correct, Mohammed?
yeah. That's definitely a good way to reach out to people, because if they say a video, a long video with your face, a hook,
Yeah,
like their LinkedIn page or their website, they're gonna 100%, if they see the message, they're gonna 100% click on that video and
yeah,
see,
exactly.
because it creates a sense of curiosity of what this guy is talking about me on this video, or what, something like that,
Mm,
just put yourself on that position. If someone sends you a video, like a loom with your face, and your LinkedIn profile showing up, um, you're gonna be curious what this guy is telling about my LinkedIn profile. What this guy is talking about my
mm.
website or my company. So yeah, for sure they're gonna click on the video and see and watch it. But you have to be very short on this video. Give them, give them the clear, give them a clear message. Do not just do not just be boring. Just be very simple, very clear with them. Explain to them what are you doing, what are you offering, or how you can help them. So that's one thing. So yeah, long videos are very perfect example to actually boost this replay rate. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. We are
So I
now
think
in
I
40 minutes.
I think that we did all the questions. So one last word or something
Hmm.
to people that watching us, or anything you have in mind.
One last thing.
Hmm.
Go subscribe to the channel.
No, just guys, just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, just go subscribe to the channel. A lot of content's coming on, and yeah, I don't. This is very raw content. There is no edit. There is no script. There is no.
I,
Um,
coming from experience.
so yeah, that's it. I mean, just go subscribe to the channel. Check out our profile, LinkedIn profile. You're gonna find a lot of free value there. We are posting 4 times, 5 times a week.
Actually, we're sharing 100% of our knowledge for
So
free.
yeah,
To be honest.
we're just sharing our journey here. We're not like faking it to until making it. We're just sharing raw things, what we have learned from our experience, what works, what does not. And yeah, that's it. Do you
So
have anything to add?
So if you have any questions, guys, I'm open always in my DMs. Same for Mohamed.
Yeah, reach
And
out.
yeah, thank you so much for watching us.
I mean, if he didn't answer, I'm sorry. Just send another message because I have a lot of message on my inbox. I'm doing outreach with my account, with his account, with another accounts. We're getting a lot of replays. So if I didn't reply to you, I'm sorry. Just get lost on my inbox. So that's it.
So you can actually reach out to me. I'm going
Or by
to
the
reply.
email, go check my email, and I'm always answering to the emails.
So that's it. By the way, if you like this kind of conversation, let me know in the comment section. So your feedback going to be super valuable for us to continue doing this or change it. Change it. If you have notes about what we discussed today, share it with me, guys. I really appreciate it because this is our first kind of video like this. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.
Peace out. Peace out. Subscribe to the channel.